Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Dungeons & Dragons channel, or what it's been for the last few live streams and videos, I guess a Baldur's Gate 3 channel. I'm currently doing my first honor mode run with my bard, College of Lore, named Slade, and a party currently made up of Shadowheart Respect to a Life Cleric, Lae'zel, still as a Battlemaster Fighter, and Karlach, currently a barbarian, but I am moments away from respecking to a monk built around the Tavern Brawler feat. We are level 4. We have just defeated the true Priestess Gut. And now it is time for us to deal with the rest of the Goblin camp. First, let's see if I have enough money to respect Karlach. Not yet. All my money in the early game has been going to Withers. I gotta loot a little more thoroughly, maybe. Let's go check out the priestess's quarters. Maybe there's some good stuff in there. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about them, but I have really enjoyed playing a bard in Baldur's Gate 3. If you're looking for like something a little bit different, a new class, something changed, like it's been a really fun thing to play. And unfortunately, I didn't get the True Priestess's brand because I ended up triggering somehow in some weird bug a combat with the guards right before you get in to the inner part, this ruined temple, the goblin camp. Right before I got in there, I passed the deception check, got a level up, decided to take it quick before I went into the fight with Priestess Gut. But somehow while I was leveling up, something happened and it triggered the fight with the guards. And I had to take care of that, which then meant when I came in to see Gut, she was already hostile, so I wasn't able to get the brand, which is disappointing. And I can't save scum it because this is an honor mode run. No save scumming in honor mode. So this is where we are at. Let's see what we can find in here. Well, that's not supposed to be happening. Sorry, half is interesting. The channel's good, but you're not supposed to be playing right now. Here we go. Where's that scroll? It's always interesting when these tooltips trigger in weird places. Okay. Yes, you will. Because again, we need gold. Okay. Gonna probably need to fight this. Oh, nope. Pullman's not aggressive. Well, I want to loot this room, so Pullman's about to become aggressive. Well, not a great start. Reckless attack. Critical hit. Good. To rage or not to rage? That is the question. Am I gonna long rest before I try to take out both the other bosses? Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, there is often other choice. Is there not sound? It's showing a sound in OBS. Give me 1 second. There should be sound. OBS says there's sound. Can you all not hear the sound? Because I've got other things I can do to get the sound. Like if that sound's not working, let's try this. Unless you can't hear me either, and then I don't know what's happening. Can you hear the game perhaps now? Anyway, let's... Well, person's not gonna work. Fairy fire would work, but better to... Actually, let's give disadvantage, because Poma can actually do a decent amount of damage.
Swift and lethal.
Cutting works.
Twice as full of shite.
Good. Glad that's working then. That's
Sometimes the only way out is through.
let's oppose disadvantage again.
Twice as full of shite.
And then flourish.
What's this?
And then we're gonna prepare and lacerate.
I will ascend.
40%. If we turn off all in, that goes up to 65%. For an extra 10 points with an extra basically 50% to hit. We're gonna go all in. But we're gonna as we already die on there. Okay. Let's stop wasting that to put plus on.
Never a dull moment.
Let's post disadvantage again. Oh, I don't want to use all my bardic inspiration. Let's do that. There we go.
Time to strike.
There we go. And if we're gonna be taking a short rest anyway, which I think I am, let's just pump some shit out.
Another fight. Let's go. Hey, war rotting run.
Let's go. I am fury. I am death.
So this purity die in there. And that's that.
Enough time wasted.
Short
Battle
rest.
awaits.
Don't worry, there's always more battle, Lae'zel. You're gonna get to battle your little heart out.
Anything of use?
Yes, there is something of use. Who's gonna benefit the most from Misty Step Karlach?
All right. Eager for battle. Found and taken.
Still alive, so that's progress. Maybe
Let's
I need more
grab
pockets.
scroll.
That might be worth a look.
Aha! That is worth a look.
Action, not reaction.
All right. What now?
Take you.
Is that blood? No, never mind. I'll give it a shot.
Oh. Honor mode is a really fun way to play this game
Light
for
on my
anyone who
feet.
hasn't tried it yet. Like, it
Wish I had a bag of holding.
makes you have to be
Action, not
sharper in
reaction.
a lot of things. Like, I'm paying attention to mechanics I've ignored on
No time to
previous
rest.
playthroughs and things like that.
Don't waste a step.
And I've always played on Tactician since early access, but like Honor mode is really giving it a fun extra bit of stakes that I have been really enjoying so far. Now, when this game has one of its perpetual little bugs, I'm going to end up quite frustrated. But hey, sometimes that's just the way it goes. I don't think I want to go all the way in here yet, if I remember right.
That's curious.
Yeah, we're all too big to fit in there, and I don't have any wild shape people with me. Okay, yeah, good. This is the temple for when we want to go into the Underdark, which we don't want to do yet, because I don't want to fight a bullet. I don't want to fight minotaurs. I don't want to fight a spectator. No, not yet. We're gonna stay out of the Underdark, probably until I hit level 5. Which is not for a while. Okay, I got enough in me for one more encounter. Which encounter should it be?
Here we go.
might be useful. Something good here, I hope. Something over there.
What's this? What's that?
Assume nothing.
Steal in just whole many barrels,
Worth examining.
because that's how things work.
I've got a long road ahead. A couple turns should do it.
Let's throw a guidance on there. Oh, I didn't take... I thought I took proficiency in sleight of hand. Gonna need to. Hey, more gold. I'm gonna get to respec Karlach. I'm just gonna wait till I go to camp tonight, though.
Another step forward.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Still breathing, despite everything. Have to keep going.
Land add to wares. Okay, that area is looted.
Let's see what this does.
Oh, Cribbo.
I got this. The hammer's gonna
yeah,
fall.
you really do have this. It's just Gribbo.
A timely intervention.
Dearest Elminster. Oh, it's the letter Volo.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Yeah, we will. But first, grab some supplies. Oh, well, Volo's just standing there in the cage, which to me makes it way funnier. Like, the longer I spend looting all around Volo without letting Volo out. Okay, fine. Come out, Volo.
I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
Remember my name when you're crediting the story's author? It's Shale.
That will sound ridiculous. But fine, if you insist. As much as it pains me to cede creative control. Once I've written you into one of my books, there won't be a tavern in Faerû you can enter without receiving a hero's welcome. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
Sure. Go to my camp. We'll talk there once we're both safe.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
Pick your brain. Get it? Get it? People who've played before several times might
What
get it.
path lies before me?
I'm honestly still feeling
I want to have a word.
good enough that
More
I'm
for
gonna
me?
take that healing. Gonna
Like
have
it's well be
so I'll
done.
get that poison back.
No one's stopped me yet. On my way.
Talk to Liam.
No! Please! Oh, don't hurt me!
Calm down. I'm here to help.
You are? I need to get out of here.
The druid Halsin was with you. Where is he now?
I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive.
I Bennett know where Halsin is, but we don't want a metagame. Can't metagame in Baldur's Gate 3. How did you end up in here?
I was with a group of adventurers. We came here for an artifact. It's called the Night Song.
You're not even in the right place.
Past the goblins. But they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so efficient.
An artifact? What does it do? Bennett knows. We can't metagame.
I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Leroican would reward us if we found it. It should be here somewhere. He said there was a hidden passage underneath the temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned when we arrived.
Thanks for the information. Now let's get you free.
Thank you.
Use the key.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
You mentioned the night song. Where can I
Brian
find
had
it?
instructions, but the goblins got him.
Is that the dwarf? It's the dwarf dude.
They said they'd eat him. I have to go. I have to get out of here.
I should probably just go to
Waiting.
camp.
I crave blood.
Damn it,
I could go for a good meal.
Karlach.
What's the
Okay. Let's go to camp. And we're gonna...
Well,
oh, Volo's
well,
here.
well.
Let's talk to our friend Volo.
Ah, my good. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know
Why,
about
I'm
mind flayers?
practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Not a replica.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
A mind flayer planted one of their larvae in my brain.
That's quite
Larvae.
impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Nonetheless. If only your disbelief
what
could
you're
alter
saying were true,
facts.
You'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine me. Find out for yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
I want rid of this thing by any means
If we
necessary.
managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue...
Ooh, what do you give me? Laser of Benevolence. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, you gain 4 temporary hit points. To use that, though, I'd have to give up 1 AC. And I don't mostly use my Bardic Inspiration, like, in combat to inspire people. I use it, at least right now, on skill checks and cutting words. I'm going to accept it, of course, but I don't think I'm going to equip it. I think I'm going to leave it and maybe let Gale have it? We'll see. Anyone else need to chat? Doesn't look like it, so we're going to switch over to Karlach. Karlach is going to go have a chat with Withers, who's over here.
Hey,
Not this one, nor this
Okay,
one,
Withers.
and this one are less worthy still.
What are you doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Great. Never gonna do it though. Can you help me change my
As
class?
thou desire.
Okay, we're gonna respec as monk. Go abilities +2 in strength, +1 in constitution. Bump that down, bump that down, bump that up. And now is where we have to start making decisions. Everything at this point is a compromise in this build. We want a 17, so we need to drop one of these off 14. I'm gonna drop wisdom for now. And then we can get to a 16 constitution, which is good for a frontline fighter. But to do it, we need to basically give up on wisdom for now. Just mostly fine, right? Like, I'm building this more as a damage dealer, so I'm building Karlach at this level as more of like a damage dealer. And you don't really get damage from wisdom as a monk until level 6 monk. And we won't hit level 6 monk on this build till level 10. So I think I'm okay with this for now in terms of skills. And we're gonna level up. We're gonna get away from the awful Way of the Four Elements class, sorry but it's true, to Way of the Open Hand, the best monk class in Baldur's Gate 3. Subclass, that is. And for our feat, we are taking the feat that breaks bounded accuracy, Tavern Brawler. You see, when you make an unarmed strike, use an improvised weapon, or throw something, your strength modifier is added twice to the damage. That wouldn't be game breaking. That would make this feat roughly on par, in my mind, with Sharpshooter, Great Weapon Master, just in terms of trade-offs. But then is added twice to the attack roll, means you almost always hit, breaking bounded accuracy and making this one of the most broken feats in Baldur's Gate 3. Okay.
A lot on my mind and, well, in it. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
It's your own bedroll, Slade. You can put your hands on your bedroll. Will's gonna tell us all about Mizora. Because he learned his daddy got taken.
She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
You get
God
punished.
damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, well. Aren't you a luscious thing?
You flatterer.
Karlach
Why, if I
disapproves.
had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this.
Get to the point, devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
Fucking Mizora.
Promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Will's a good guy? Mostly. He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Okay, now we can go to bed. Ooh, Will wants to talk to me, doesn't he?
God's damn her, straight back to the hells.
Hey,
Just look
Creed.
at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it.
A
I'd be
devil! Can
hunting
you believe
devils
that?
and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
What did you expect? She's a devil. Hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Let me guess. This pact is what caused the rift between you and your father.
It's not unrelated. I wish I could tell you more. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okay, now I can go to bed.
A long way to go still.
That is true. stepping away for 1 minute to refill my water and use the restroom. Okay, let's go fight Minthara. Thinking Minthara can catch these hands next, you know?
I shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. I need to find a way forward.
That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go back here. Let's go in this way.
Open up.
me 1 second. I'm just turning my lights down. Not that far down. I guess I should
Just out of view.
maybe be quiet until I see
Never wanted the easy path.
whether or not this guy's immediately hostile. And he is. Oh, that's gonna make this so much harder. Especially with that damn fucking floating ball thing.
Still in shadow.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have you, Zildred, take out that guy down there.
Not a single act wasted.
Hey, good looking.
Not great.
Stay idle.
Not great. Well, I did say I wanted to kill Minthara next, so here we go, I guess. Really not how I wanted this to go, if we're being honest. We're all speaking honestly. 30%? I forgot, Minthara's level 6, she gets aura protection. Wait, why didn't the returning pike return?
Time to strike.
That's its one feature. Oh, that is infuriating. That's gonna make this much harder.
I won't give in.
I guess.
No time for mercy.
Malicious, putrefying.
Cast raid.
These boots have seen everything.
I'm heating up.
Oh no. Nope, that's still fine.
I will ascend.
Bye forever, pal.
Oh. And I forgot to unequip. Oh man, I went into this a mess. There we go. Let's toss a topple on here. And let's take I missed? fine, I guess. Everyone has to miss sometimes. Let's, put that there.
Let's finish this.
You're gonna go there. Percussive smash on Minthara. Yes. Great. Okay, here we go. Gonna
Listen here. Mouth twice as full of shite.
gotta take that out to control the action economy.
Time to strike. Within reach.
A lot of damage. Oh, better to try to impose disadvantage on Skrit's attack and do a D4 to attack and do 3 to 10. Let's go slash. And slash. Both miss. Well, not everything's a winner, you know? Flurry of blows, topple. Pop. Both miss. Pop. There we go. Come on, what you gonna do, Rozak? He does this every time I fight Minthara. He gets like stuck in some weird dash loop and he just keeps going over to those rocks. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me.
On the move.
Oh no. Oh.
Victory awaits.
There we go. We have regained control of the action economy for anyone who is concerned.
On my way.
Are once again gonna be A-okay.
I've got it. Handy.
There we go. That's a nice bit of damage. I don't really have enough potions of healing to justify that. You do a bit of yo-yo healing in the early game when you're playing on this difficulty. Throw out a fucking ward companion. Cheap move. Oh no, this is not my first playthrough. I did an early access one through the first act, and then I've beaten the game 3 times on Tactician with my first have a Leo. Leo, he was a Pallylock. Yeah, Oath of Ancients Pallylock. I did a Dark Urge playthrough, which is a Draconic Origin Sorcerer, mostly a Twinned Haste build. And then I did a Karlach playthrough, which was a Monk Thief multi-class that was just putting out crazy damage at the end. I had like flurries of blows that were landing for over 100 points and stuff. And this is now my first honor mode playthrough. Yes, exactly. This is the new difficulty. Can I reach the Ward Companion one? Not this round.
I will ascend.
Yeah, you're gonna go over here.
My path be true.
Is it actually going to return this time? Let's find out. It did! Why do I have another action? Did I, like, somehow action surge last round and then, like... Can I only throw it once, though, per round? Like, I'm so confused what's happening right now. The biggest difference between Tactician and Honor mode is that if you You only get one save file, so you can't save scum, and if you party wipe, it's game over, start back at the beginning. There's some legendary actions, but they've ported most of those back into Tactician, I believe, and they fixed some of the action economy stuff, so you can't do, like, my Dark Urge playthrough, I did a twinned haste build with Astarion Respect as a Gloomstalker Ranger and Lae'zel still as a Battlemaster Fighter, and so I would twinned haste on each of them, and they were putting out just an absurd number of attacks per turn. Haste now acts like it does in 5e, where you just get like the single extra attack. The other thing that's changed in Honor mode is it gets rid of some of the other cheaty stuff I've relied on. Like Palilocks, if they were pacted the blade, were able to get 3 attacks per action with their packed weapon, which was apparently not designed as intended, so that was taken out of this as well. Elixir of Bloodlust, when you get an extra action from that, it only lets you take 1 attack like it's a hasted action instead of a full extra action. So Elixir of Bloodlust has been nerfed at this. So some of that kind of stuff that bullshit players like me rely on, a lot of that has been nerfed in Honor mode here. Oof. Can I get past this guy without provoking an attack of opportunity? I mean, yes. Nope. No, because I'm already in range. So, well, I mean, I can't. I just gotta. Disengage and run away. What's this? Ooh, love that. Bonus action shot. And let's make it an air of ice. Because, oh, you can't. Let's do this bonus action shot, though. And ideally on Rozak. There we go. Okay. Topple. Pop. Disengage.
Find a route.
Iron ladder. Iron ladder. Get out of the way of the ladder. We want to ideally concentrate as much fire as possible on that person who brought in the ward companion, because once they die, the ward companion goes away. The cool thing with the Tavern Brawler thing is that counts as a thrown weapon when you throw back with the deflect missile, so it gets the double damage too. Why do the game's glitching and it keeps giving me action surge on every round and I don't know why. Baldur's Gate 3 still has some bugs. Is one perhaps moral of the story. Which is a thing you should consider before attempting a honor mode run, is there are still occasionally times that there's just
In my best
nonsensical game-breaking bugs in this game. And so your run can be ended by developer bugs in some cases. And some people would find that quite frustrating. many are left? Is it just the 2 of them? 3 of them? It's just 2. I think it's just 2. I'm just gonna throw out a...
Let's get this over with.
Where are you going? Stop that.
Very well.
Guess I could throw out a Dissonant Whispers. Could just throw out a shot. Let's.
Poisonous, necrotic appendage.
And let's just get some more party spread.
Ooh, fun.
Pop and pop.
Need to stay focused. Got to move. Victory awaits.
Yep. And it gave me Action Surge again. Gotta love Larian, man.
Taking position. Dead, more's the pity. My blood had just started to boil.
What's hiding here?
Short rest.
Should more than suffice.
Save. Whoops. Nope. Did not mean to go in here yet.
Wonder
Go in
if
there.
the gods are watching me.
After I loot Minthara and the chest and stuff that's over here.
Another parasite. Collect it. It
Do I
might be
intend
useful.
to collect it? Advantage on Constitution saving throw checks. Yes, that's huge. This is what I needed. This means I don't need to pay the Warcaster tax. That's gonna be good for Shadow, I think.
Wanna dance?
all's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Nope. Well, Shadowheart doesn't dash very often, so she doesn't get those lightning charges very often. Whereas this, when you're concentrating, you can't be knocked prone. That's big. That's big. A little bit of extra mobility early on, and my other two people, or my other person who can wear it, doesn't cast spells. We'll do that for now. At least until Gale complains, and then we'll think about it. Yeah, that's alright.
Let's have a look.
Never a dull moment. Bet that'll fit in my pack. Very well.
Making me sweat.
Can't give up now. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, you fly away, little scrying, eh? Trying to tell on me. Those might be what I'm thinking, Shadowheart.
At the ready.
Unless... There we go. That works too. Ooh, Karlach, that AC. It gets better soon when I take Barbarian again, but oof. That AC. Is it time to fight Dror Ragzlin? Dror Ragzlin? Dror Ragzlin? No, let's free Halsin first, right?
Moving in.
I was just talking about the action economy. What am I? Could I forget the thing I just said? Come on.
Here goes nothing.
Wish I got a tail there. Keep your... Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
Oh no, I wanted... I was gonna try and use the lever to free Halsin, but that doesn't apparently work. You can't save Scummit. There's nowhere to go. You cannot reload a previous save. Ah. Fuck.
Say bye-bye.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Onward.
Yeah, that might be a problem with the boots.
This is your end.
Oh, don't let out the wargs, you dumb. Oh, this is all. Okay, I really want to make sure.
My faith will protect me.
Was once a living bear is now a dead elf.
A dead elf.
If there's any hope of finding...
Oh, that's why I had non-lethal damage on. It says knocked out.
Great. More cutting work.
That's slightly annoying.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
Well, well, well. Wanna fight Dror Ragzlin right now?
I'd love to, thanks.
Indolence breeds madness.
Let's get going.
Not really, but I think I can.
Let's see.
The Halsin fight was really disappointing.
Can't slow down. There goes nothing.
As group.
Talk to me. Heading there.
I really should cast Blast before I moved. Man, I am just off. Would have been a lot easier with Halsin on my side. Yeah.
Need to learn the hard way. Under their noses.
Way. In my best interest.
Another step forward.
Got to focus.
Yes, I put him to sleep.
I'm ready. Before my time.
There's a chance this fight ends up being game over for this honor mode run.
soldiers.
What should I do? Got to move.
Watch this!
There we go. It's gonna be a grinder, but I think I'm gonna survive it.
Taste my fury.
You gotta be. Come on. What you doing, Baldur's Gate 3?
Take fury.
Come on, can't stay idle.
At least the game's glitching for them, too. Great killer. Oh, so close. Once Dror's down, it's just a matter of like yo-yo healing and working through the rest. Who for some reason don't want to do anything this round. Yes. Behold, a most noisy cuck is what just killed Dror Ragzlin. That's wonderful. That's why we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Got to concentrate.
Well, look what we have here.
Another one down. Whew, that was a grinder of a fight. I was really not sure if I was gonna make it out.
You bow or you break.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Can't give up. Bleed for me.
That's it. Come, Karlach. Show him who you
Sharp Eye Rue over there I don't think is in this fight somehow, which is hilarious. Way to go, Larian. I love this game, to be clear. I'm giving Larian some crap for some of these bugs, but this game is incredible. That's why I've played through it so many times.
I am fury. I am death. Taking position. Taking position.
Here we go again.
Can't afford to let up. Time to meet your maker.
Man, this fight, it just keeps grinding.
Swift and lethal. No time to waste.
In position.
Victory awaits.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Indolence breeds madness.
What happened to Mal when we did that? I'm so confused by some things that have been happening. That also reminds me that I should pop off my sound arrest real quick. Song arrest, right?
I can keep going a little longer now.
Then we can get back to looting.
Always room for more?
Don't burn yourself.
Looking ahead. With haste. What's inside? Here goes nothing.
Infernal metal. That's what my engine's made of. Hang on to that.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Yep, stayed interesting is one way to describe it. Whew. A good day's worth of fights, if you ask me.
What a charmer.
I really want someone. I want, like.
Herman, is that you?
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Yes, good.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Do
Volo
it.
carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with
Uncertainty
the
is
needle.
one of the worst ways to prod. Endure the discomfort. Let him carry on.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Clench your fists.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
Could happen to anyone.
I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
I'm gonna hold as still as possible.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
That's why you don't dump intelligence, kids. I, the implement, belong to
Volo
proceed.
slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now.
Hold your breath.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
If I didn't dump intelligence before...
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Oh, you're recoiling? It's my eye.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
And some functional. You knocked my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
But now... Karlach has permanent sea invisibility. Which is a really useful buff to have.
No one back home will ever believe this. Here we go.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong.
Come
Or
on,
maybe
Astarion.
you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like.
It's exactly what it looks like.
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
See exactly what it looks like.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar you snacked on.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
I don't care how much you need. You're not drinking my blood, Astarion.
No. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Best be on my way.
Morning. I hope... Well...
Not at
I
all.
hope
Having
you're
a
not that
vampire on our
fierce.
side could be useful.
Indeed it could. These are very helpful in a fight.
A little bit in
Of
Act
course,
1,
I
after
can't
that,
summon
not
wolves
really.
or turn to mist like a true vampire. Being a spawn has its drawbacks.
Any other drawbacks I should know
I've
about?
no idea. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders. Until the crash, when I woke up bathed in its light. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might... Although the...
A vampire among us.
So be it.
But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
Yeah, we believe you, Lae'zel.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Yes, we shall go.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I've got a long road ahead. Should mind my step.
Grab your bags. We're moving.
A scout just reported. The Goblin, and I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Thank you.
It's not enough, but it's all we have. No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there. Ooh, this is actually a really good thing. I'm gonna send that to Shadowheart. Send that to Zell. This matters for a story beat. This gets added to wares. This can just go in our inventory. We can drop the sack. Okay. And with that, the Goblin camp defeated, Volo saved, Halsin unfortunately dead because I misunderstood what the prompts were doing. I think
Leaving now.
I'm going to sign off for the day. Thank you very much for those who joined me, and I hope you all have a very